in NIDCOM. Many thanks for joining us, Abike, Dabri, Erewa.
Thank you very much and good evening. Nice to be here.
All right, let's talk about this summit. What is the focus and why is it important at this time?
Well, the theme, as you saw, is adapting, stability through diaspora investment. We've been talking about remittances. In the last 5 years, over $90 billion remittances, which is huge, almost 6% of our GDP. But beyond remittances, the diaspora needs to invest in Nigeria. So we felt there should be a platform to get them together to come home and see what they can do. We're proud that we've been able to do this for 7 years, and it's going bigger and better. So tomorrow we have a pitching session for real estate and infrastructure, as well as education and professional services. And today we did so much on a whole lot of areas, agribusiness and all that, and we touched on the creative sector of the economy. So there's so much the diaspora can do. So this is different because there's a pitching session where people come and pitch their businesses, and guess what? They get support. A guy who participated last year came to give his testimony, and a whole lot of them. So it's about encouraging the diaspora to invest back home. We're not saying pack your bags and come home. We're saying wherever you are, let's collaborate. Wherever you are, we can work together. If others are investing in Nigeria and you are all out there doing so well, you can invest in your country. So a whole lot of them came from all over the world, America, UK, Africa, here, Asia, to see what they can do. And we're seeing progress in the areas of particularly agriculture, ICT, the food business, and education. So ours is to create that platform where we can have the conversation and then take the next step. So it's very important that we do not and cannot ignore our diaspora. And the beauty of it is their own passion, saying, you know what, it's our country, and we do what we can. Just 2 weeks ago, I was in Lagos at the commissioning of one of the first post-rehabilitation hospital in Nigeria, in Lagos, set up by a Nigerian in the diaspora who left everything in America to come and set that up. And many like that are coming up. So it's about encouraging them, working with them, and then trying to solve the challenges along the way. Are there challenges? Of course there are, but particularly the issue of bureaucratic bottlenecks and all that. And government will also play its own role, infrastructure, security and all that, which this administration is working on. So we will continue to work with our diaspora and encourage them to invest in their own country.
Fantastic. Listening to you, very excited about, all of this. But what really is the big picture if Nigerians in the diaspora take advantage of these investment opportunities that you're presenting with the summit?
If
Nigerians in diaspora take advantage of, what you're projecting with this summit, what would be the benefit as a whole for the country and, of course, Nigerians in general?
It's going to help our economy. It's going to help our stability. It's about Nigerians investing in their own country. Look, a lot of Nigerians, take the healthcare industry, are bringing their hospitals back here. They're setting them up. A lot of them are going into agriculture. The governor of Niger State was in Canada. We were with him in Canada, and he offered them hectares of land, about 100 hectares of land. And guess what? They came home to say, we want to take that offer up. He offered a gentleman to take up a building that he can use as a hospital. He's taken up the offer. So they are our people. They are the diaspora. They are developing world economies, so they can develop their own economy. So it's about just saying, engaging them. When Ireland was in recession, 2,000 Irish came together and saved Ireland from recession. We can do much more with our diaspora. And that is why NIDCOM is about engagement. The diaspora represent 3 things: our social capital, because they are #1 ambassadors; our intellectual capital, because they are the best in everything they do all over the world; and then our economic capital, because of the money they are sending in and the investments they are bringing into Nigeria. So all we have to do is work with them, encourage them, and be a bridge between them and the home country.
Like
and
what NIDCOM
we are
is
achieving
doing.
Results.
Fantastic. Many thanks, Abike, Dabri, Erewa, Chairman and CEO of NIDCOM.
And
many thanks for being our guest.
Sorry, just before you leave, my deepest condolences to the late Chief of Army Staff, General Tari Lagbaja. May so rest in peace. And the Almighty God console and condole his whole family and the military.